I see you, my little kid. I am there in the silence, between your sighs and the moments between your thoughts, under the silent weights that no one else can see. I am aware of how heavy your spirit has become. I understand how often it seems like the threads holding your strength together are too weak to support any more weight. What you work so hard to carry is not something I ignore. I've always been there for your pain. You've noticed the fatigue that envelops you like a second skin. I understand your suffering very well, and I walk with you through it, not as an outsider, but as someone who goes right into the middle of it, to bear it with you. Your hidden battles are not forgotten. When the world goes too quickly, I am the one who stays near when others retreat. I stay in the middle of the night, when calm seems alien and worrying clings to your breast. I am there when your words fail, when your prayers fail, or when you are unable to express how you feel. I am by your side. I can still hear every word that isn't said. I collect all of your tears and preserve them in my possession. Is precious. Not a drop has gone to waste. I have seen times when hope seemed to have completely vanished, yet I was there to keep the flame burning. Type 111 if you believe God is with you in every moment. Now let this fact to sink in. You are not alone in this valley. I am more than simply a quiet friend. I am your deliverer, your refuge and your ever-present source. I am still filling the aching spots with serenity. I am enveloping you with boundless kindness. I provide presence, force, and commitment, not just compassion. The pain in your chest and the mental tempest do not define you. The tears you conceal do not lead you to be neglected. You don't realize how tightly I hold you, but you are mine. Breathe, my kid. Simply take a breath, not because everything has been mended, but rather because I provide you with steadiness. When things seem uncertain, come back to me every hour. When your heart falters and your thoughts are racing, I'm steady. I am the very essence of tranquility. Your future shouldn't be defined by fear. Let me take care of it, because I am aware of my plans for you. Plans that will prosper you rather than destroy you. Plans that are full of hope rather than disaster. You're not lost, you haven't gone too far. I am still creating your tale, and if I am the author, no chapter ends in hopelessness. You are still standing for a purpose, despite all that has attempted to bring you down. You've survived what others didn't see for a purpose. I've used my right hand to support you. I've protected you from invisible powers and repelled seas that would have overtaken you. You didn't know how to quiet storms, but I've talked peace into them, and I'm speaking peace over you once again right now. The falsehoods are silenced by my voice. Your soul is anchored by my word. Your faith-dried bones are given courage by my Spirit. If you trust in God's grace, type 222 and forward this video to 7 others. You don't have to feel guilty about your vulnerability. It's not a weakness, rather. It's where my strength comes in. Where your own resources fall short, my mercy shines brightest. You've spent so much time trying to be strong. Now let me to be your strength. Put the mask down, reduce the pressure. You weren't called to bear everything by yourself. You were never intended to save yourself. Return to me and relax. Return to relying on me. Return to the basic idea of trust. You don't have to figure everything out. All you have to know is that I'm here for you, and I won't let you down. No night is too black, no wound too deep, and no mountain too high for me. I have brought life out of dead by walking into tombs. I have transformed ashes into crowns of beauty, and tears into delight, and I'll do it once more for you. You are redeemable in every way, not what you conceal, not the bit you wish you hadn't. Everything is redeemed in His time. I will sow fresh beginnings. Where you believe there are no more, the doors that closed were rerouted, not rejected. I am guiding you toward a brighter future than the one you lost. My child, walk boldly in faith and love. With your super thanksgiving, let the truth of my word reach those who long for the light. Join me in this divine mission to heal and uplift. Click on the Super Thanksgiving button and be enveloped in my grace now. And listen to this message further. There is no punishment for you. You're getting ready. The cornerstone of a future you cannot yet envision is woven through your tribulations, so they are not in vain. I'm shaping you into something more. My goal is to increase your ability to carry pleasure, tranquility, and purpose, not to shatter you. You sense pressure to form rather than to crush. You are being made in the furnace of my love, just as gold must be cleansed by fire. Wait, dear. One day the burden you carry today will be the witness you provide to others. Your suffering will become your strength. Your wounds will heal and shine, and I'll be the same throughout it all, never abandoning you. I will join you in celebrating your greatest victories, because I have loved you through your worst moments. But I remain the same good, dependable, and unalterable. Whether you are in the sun or the shadows, if you feel God's presence, type 333 and share this video with others who believe. Take another look behind your shortcomings and realize that I have always been providing for you. The unexpected boost of encouragement. I was that person. The passage that made you feel something. I was that person. The solace you had while you were unable to pray. I was that person. I am not far away. I am very committed To remind you that you are never alone, I plan even the slightest things in my kingdom. There are only indications of my love, not coincidences. Allow them to enter your heart. Give up on timetables, let go of your expectations. Give me permission to move in ways you cannot foresee. My responses will always be based on what is best, even if they don't always seem like what you had in mind. I still remember what you requested. Your screams have not gone unheard. I'm preparing answers that go beyond what you even realized. You should ask for in prayer. One day you will see the whole image, and you will be amazed at how well I managed to keep everything together. Rest by believing in my promise, not by running away from the burdens of life. Comfort does not lead to true rest. Confidence does, since I'm still working. You may stop striving, I've already gone ahead. So you may remain still. Your future is full with grace after grace, not emptiness. The storms will pass, the injuries will recover. The happiness will come back, and you will rise more dazzling, gentler and stronger than before. My child, because I am the one who restores, even the shattered parts. I am writing a lovely conclusion to this chapter, not because the suffering was pointless. What you believe to be the end is really only the beginning. I'm going to utilize what you believed would destroy you to make you better. The scent of triumph will cling to your soul as you stand tall with tales of deliverance. And you'll mention me when others inquire about how you manage to live. Type 444. If you are ready to receive God's healing today, so have faith in me even now. When there aren't many answers and the nights seem endless, have faith in me. Your sorrow does not deprive you of my affection. It is there strong and bringing glory. I'm not done yet, I'm still on the go. I'm still recovering, I'm still fixing things. Your moment hasn't passed you by. I can get in touch with you right here, and I will. It won't be long until you can breathe freely again. Without the weight you'll chuckle. The limp of regret will no longer accompany you, and melodies that were unattainable before will now be carried by your heart. You will use authority to testify about my faithfulness. The comfort you presently enjoy will be used to soothe others, and you will realize more profoundly than ever that I have been at your side the whole time. You were never alone yourself. You are my darling. Furthermore, I promise you not just survival, but even resurrection now. Say this with confidence: God is with me even here. Put it in the comments section as a statement of faith. When the world seems to weigh heavily on you, keep in mind that my hand, not the world, is what will determine your destiny. You're not lost in the midst of turmoil. Divine purpose is directing you. You have to understand, my kid, that I have never once lost sight of you. You never took a breath that I didn't support. Now I see you standing in the middle. Where past hurts try to reverberate more loudly than fresh promises. However, I urge you to pay attention to the whisper of my spirit, pushing you ahead into glory, rather than the voice of yesterday's sadness. If you believe in the power of God's love, type 555 and share this video. It is not because you are strong that I ask you to walk on water, but rather because I am. I am the same now as I was yesterday, and I always will be, and I'll repeat what I did before. Why should you believe that your circumstances are any different from those described in books? About walls collapsing, giants tumbling, oceans separating, and dried bones rising to life. I take great pride in demonstrating my strength in your weakness because you are mine. Recite my promises instead of practicing your anxieties. Let your statements align with mine. A holy revolution is brewing within of you, a fire that no storm can put out. Indeed, the conflict has been intense. I am aware of your wounds, the rejections, the betrayals, and the seemingly ignored prayers. However, I am making every scar better. I'm doubling what you lost, not just restoring it. It's not simply about becoming better. This has to do with resurrection. I am reviving dreams that have died. Your pleasure, your calling, your voice, and your song are all being revived by me. I dwell in you, and I am the life and the resurrection. So get up, I am your calming presence amid the storm. Not because it has passed. Raise your voice in proclamation rather than in despair. Even now, say it out loud. I believe you, God. Let that music ascend before me like incense. I trust you once again. Allow it to tremble with the weight of your aspirations. You are becoming, not just existing, turning into the person I envisioned when I originally created you, turning into the testimony I said you would become, the beacon that would guide people back to their homes. Type 666. If you are ready for God to work miracles in your life, examine your hands once again. They are not empty, they have the anointing of someone who has fought and won a battle with God. Your grief does not disqualify you. Rather, it qualifies you, because I give you strength in your grief. As you wait, I bring miracles into your life. I extract all from your crushed that will benefit many. I now lay a garment over you that is laden with intent. It is customized for your narrative. It can't be worn by anybody else. This is what you were meant to do. I've opened the door, come on in. You can't let the past follow you. Here there is no key to regret. Shame has not invited you or entering a realm where happiness triumphs over sorrow. and tranquility watches over your every move. You walk in obedience, and the environment changes. Angels react to your movement, and when you say yes, chains shatter. Your faith attracts miracles. Now is the time to go ahead. Don't keep going around the same mountain. Don't put off your faith any longer. Don't question what I've already verified. Can't you see that I'm trying something new in the bush? I am generating rivers. I am filling your deserts with streams. Watch you who believe that the desolate areas will never again flourish. I will provide miraculous rain throughout your dry season. For those who are thirsty, your testimony will be like a spring. What I have put into you, you will pour out. You'll be brimming with strength, knowledge, healing, and hope. My spirit will be in your speech, and exactly as you have risen, so will all who hear type Amen. If you are ready to walk in God's light, rest in peace, my darling. It's not too late, your moment hasn't passed you by time. Redemption is my specialty. I'll restore 7 times as much as you believe was squandered. Divine acceleration was set up for every delay. I was guiding you toward destiny and away from disaster. With each detour, my intentions for you have only become more mature. Now you're ready to carry what I'm going to let go of. Your love and support mean everything to us. As we continue sharing God's message of hope, faith, and blessings. If this message has touched your heart, we humbly invite you to show your gratitude by giving at least $11. Super thanks are your choice each month. Whoever can give super thanks, please give as much as possible. And whoever cannot, please try to read this message completely. Your generosity helps us create more uplifting content that inspires souls and brings people closer to God. By clicking the Super Thanks button below, you're not just supporting our work, you're becoming a part of this divine mission to spread God's love to those who need it most. Thank you for your kindness. Stay blessed, stay joyful, and may God's grace always be with you. Allow your spirit to ascend with the realization that you are not irreparably damaged. It is my design that is rebuilding you. You are not a blank canvas. No amount of anguish can take away the fullness that is filling you. You're not left behind, you are held closely. Fully and forever you have a voice in your King's hands. You are a trumpet, and I shall continue to hear you for years to come. Talk about your personal life now. Use the authority I have given you to speak. Repeat with God, nothing is impossible. Repeat until your mood shifts. Speak it till your spirit accepts it. Say that until all lies cease to exist and all fears submit. Let this proclamation serve as your hymn, your compass, and your cornerstone. What occurred to you is not who you are. I declare you to be selected, adored, sanctified, anointed, appointed, outfitted, and triumphant. What I have been doing in the recesses of your psyche will soon be revealed to the public. My brightness shall shine on what was previously shrouded in ashes. And your life, yes, your very life, will serve as proof that I continue to rescue, heal, communicate, and provide a path where none before existed. You are entering a realm of miracles. From now on, every step is holy. You will walk with the gait of a kid who understands who their father is instead of the limp of previous tragedies. Your father is me, your protector. Your power, your song, your protective cover. Your career, your prize. If you believe God is always with you, type 777 and forward this video to 7 others. And now raise your eyes once again. My child, in my presence breathe. Let happiness be your share. Let your journey be marked by tranquility. Allow bravery to emerge as your ever-present friend. Because I tell you that this is not the end. This is how. Everything I've spoken over you has come to pass. The sound of your accent is the one you hear in your soul. Now proceed, feel free. Accompany me additionally. As you go, post it in the comments and really believe it. I am rising in God's power. I get it, I say so. I stroll in it with my God. Nothing is impossible. From now on, you walk as someone who is crowned with purpose, marked by my spirit and enveloped in my favor, rather than as someone who is unclear of who they are. The authority I have given you is based on eternal truth and is not subject to emotion, even if you may not always feel it. The opponent shudders as you awaken. You are clothed in my strength, not because you are without weakness. Heaven is aware of the changes. The one who previously cried in the dark is now rising in the light of my splendor. There is a change in you. Something that cannot be undone has been awakened in you by my spirit. This is the period for which I have commissioned you. You're not at the wrong spot in the ages. You are not forgotten in the immensity of creation. I have not forgotten your name. Instead, I have engraved it on my hands. I have proclaimed you in front of principalities and angels. You are my walking miracle, my living testament, and my cherished child, meant to show off my glory in both the commonplace and the exceptional. I apply love, accuracy, and strength to each brush stroke on the canvas of divine purpose that is your life. To not be afraid, even if the journey takes an unexpected turn. I am capable of leading through fire and flood, through wilderness and water. I am Emmanuel, God with you amid the dust. The fire of the terror, not some far-off onlooker ailing commands. My presence is constant. My voice doesn't get much softer. I vow to guide you wisely and maintain your serenity. I'm synchronizing connections, events, and moments that you haven't yet noticed. Delays seem like heavenly choreography. When the landscape changes, trust me when your prayers are answered in quiet. Have faith in me. I'm establishing strong roots for you so that your fruit will last. If you feel God's peace, type 888 and share this video with others. Don't let any falsehoods lead you to believe that I'm gone. Disappointment does not drive my love away. Your weeping do not cause my spirit to flee. On the contrary, when you weep, I become closer. I take your moans and transform them into discoveries. Willpower cannot create the strength that arises in your weakness. Rather, it is me creating resurrection in your inner soul. I'm breathing new air on that profound exhaustion, that spiritual tiredness you couldn't describe. Your weary hopes, your worn-out goals, and your waned faith are all being revitalized by me. Repeat yes, accept the call, the recovery and the future. You don't know how strong your yes is. It's a doorway, a spiritual contract that allows me to perform more than you could ever dream. I have been waiting, you see, not because I was withholding, but rather because I was getting you ready to accept without breaking under the pressure. You're ready now. Heaven is released by your affirmative answer. It releases what has been suppressed for this long. There is life in the storehouses. There is noise in the sky. As soon as you unite your heart with mine once again, everything starts to move in your favor. Enjoy the little triumphs. Don't hate the soft beginnings, because I am using your faithfulness to shape history. Right now, a single deed of compassion, a single word of wisdom, or a surrendered prayer may transform an environment. Generations are impacted. You bear my spirit, and where my spirit dwells, there is liberty. Thus, you are more powerful than you realize. When you arrive with me inside of you, chains shatter when you authoritatively say my name. Darkness runs away, its consecration, not charm that makes you switch rooms. Type Amen if you are ready for God's favor in your life, and you are being consecrated every day, not at elaborate ceremonies, but in each choice, to stand when it would be safer to sit down, to love when it is easier, to hide and to forgive when resentment whispers. Heaven rejoices each time you choose me above your own comprehension. The environment yields to my word. Each time you speak of life, when death appears to be speaking louder. This is spiritual warfare, and my spirit, which pours through you like a river, is helping you win battles, not might or force. Now once again, I assure you, that I have not forgotten any of my promises. The vision won't lie, even if it takes longer than I expected. Wait for it even if it takes a while. I'll see it through to completion. I never start anything I don't plan to finish. Furthermore, I don't finish halfway. I complete flawlessly in full fantastically. I will complete the task I began in you. You will see it even if you don't know how, and your tears will bear witness when you do. What your heart once only longed for will be in your hands. So tomorrow get up again, but with eagerness rather than fear. Ascend with anticipation, using worship as your weapon, and thankfulness as your compass. Every day unfolds like a new scroll, and you are living out a tale, penned by the King of Monarchs. Don't let comparisons ruin your tranquility. You're not running late, you're not in the rear. According to my sovereign plan, you are exactly on time. Your actions, no matter how little, are directed by timeless knowledge. I am weaving triumph from the threads of your suffering, and bringing glory out of the ashes. It is my presence, not your performance, that makes you powerful. I refer to you as chosen because of my purpose, not because of your ancestry. I call you love because that's who I am, not because you deserve it. I also don't change, therefore. Walk with confidence, not in pride, but in your own individuality. I'm telling the truth about you. What I have put inside you is carried by you, and you're heading to the place I've set out. Type 999 if you know God's love is endless. Now, youngster, pay careful attention even now. Yes, right now, I am doing something. I am removing burdens from your soul as these words reach it. I'm restoring the areas that were hardened by disappointment. I am restoring your capacity for hope. Don't fight it if you need to cry. Let them, if you won't let the laughter come. Let tranquility descend with the certainty of dawn. Let happiness come back. This is sacred territory. You are experiencing my presence for a purpose, not only for solace. You will be a different person after this moment. And when you do, go on with a positive attitude and a high head. Allow my adoration to ascend from your mouth like a triumphant trumpet. Talk with confidence, live with courage. Be brave in your prayer, love with courage. Because anything is conceivable when I'm with you, and nothing is impossible at all. Let paradise be in harmony with every aspect of you. Say it out loud, put it in the comments section. Put your confidence in it. I have God on my side, I'm not scared. In my life I shall witness His splendor. I'm going to walk in His strength. With God nothing is impossible. Honor the silent development of grace in your life. Not all miracles are heralded by trumpets. Some appear in everyday situations, such as breath you almost missed power. You were unaware you had a tranquility that defies logic in the face of chaos. Beloved, they are heavenly indications, proof that I'm close, that I'm employed, that I've always been at your side. Type 1111 if you are ready to welcome God's miracles into your life. I am aware that while you wait, others have flourished. I understand how comparison might make you feel like you're falling behind. However, flowers don't all blossom at once, kid. The oak tree doesn't race the vine, and the rose doesn't envy the lily. Everything blossoms in its season in my garden, and your season, yes, yours has already started to emerge. Don't you sense it? That little glimmer of happiness coming back. Where despair once reigned, that silent power rising. I am. That growth is that. That's the invisible becoming visible. I will not hurry you, just as I have never hurried a masterpiece. I cannot rush what I am accomplishing in you. It is too profound, too holy, and too lovely. Your procedure isn't a kind of discipline, it's getting ready. You are developing a depth inside yourself that shallow waters could never provide. Because of the very waiting you fight, have faith in the way I am putting everything together. I see a tapestry, you see a thread. I notice change, you sense tension. You're not in the rear, you're evolving. You are simultaneously becoming more rooted, more conscious of me, and more sensitive and furious. Your unwavering faith in me has been made evident by the tribulations that threatened to bury you. Streams of live water are planting you into a tree that will give fruit when it is time, and whose leaves will not wither. You are developing into the kind of person whose pleasure isn't robbed by delay, whose love isn't withheld when it's difficult to offer, and whose tranquility doesn't disappear amid confusion. Continue to show up, continue to listen, continue answering my whispers, even if they take you in unexpected directions. I never take the lead. When my grace isn't enough to keep you, some doors will indeed shut, but only to make room for others to open wide. I will send those who pour new oil into your soul, yet some individuals will depart. Certain seasons may come to an end, but everything I start always ends in greater glory. If you believe in God's promises, type 1212 and share this video to inspire others. Beloved, never forget that your worth came from being mine, not from what you achieved. You don't have to try to be valuable. You've had it already. You don't have to seek favor. It's already like a barrier around you. I don't need you to prove yourself. You are already familiar to me, and I love you. You may be completely liked, even if you did nothing today. Nevertheless, You will ascend because my spirit is inside you, not to merit identification, but to exhibit it. Perseverance, not perfection, will be the foundation of your legacy. It will be determined by how diligently you walked with me, not by what other people thought of you. Your life riches will be discovered in both valley and mountain prayers, in silent obedience and unseen generosity, and in tenacity that only heaven could document. Furthermore, nothing done in my name is ever in vain. Every moment of faith, every act of love, and every whisper of trust are timeless. So raise your head, your hands should be open. Let go of the deadlines, the comparisons, and the need to solve everything. I've already prepared excellent tasks for you to walk in, and your steps are in order. Angels are still on duty today, setting up heavenly appointments and unlocking paranormal portals. I'm still softening hearts in locations you'll soon be going, because you are trusting me on your journey, not because you have already arrived. The skies are still celebrating. Your narrative doesn't stop here. It is a fresh chapter, full with heavenly possibilities and grace. The crop that grows in public will be nourished by your private terrors. You will get knowledge from the questions you struggled with that you may impart to others. Someone else's optimism will be fueled by the nights you almost gave up. You are a beacon of hope. You are a blessing to the planet, in a world that really needs to know that I am still close by. You are the echo of my voice to affirm your faith. Type 1313 and like this video if you believe so, kid. Let me write the conclusion. Avoid trying to wrap things up too soon while the ink is still wet. Don't leave. You have no idea how amazing what I have written for you is. It's getting better. It is sacred. It is filled with unfathomable pleasure and unfathomable tranquility. And you will look back and think, every delay was divine when you finally completely embraced what I've prepared. Each detour served as guidance. Every defeat cleared the path for success. Put my name on your lips and go on. Worship in your breath and walk with thankfulness, with the knowledge that you are not walking alone. Face tomorrow with courage. I'm with you. I go ahead of you. I'm all around you. I live inside of you. And you are unstoppable as a result. Now, even if it's just a whisper of faith, raise your voice and proclaim out loud, I've been forgotten by God. I have faith in His time. It's my season. I will flourish in His splendor. Put it in the comments. Make a lifelong commitment to it. Give it to someone who is in need of hope. With God, nothing is impossible, and you are ascending. Please subscribe to support our channel and turn on bell notification.